Is a quick note about something that has been paramount in my mind and heart over the last 21 months and, quite frankly, the last 11 years. Oh man, I can't believe it's been that long. I can't believe it's been that long with being diagnosed, but also since my first demyelination event. Oh my God. But anyhow, the National MS Society is a collective of passionate individuals who want to do something about MS now. And it's to move together towards a world free of multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is comprised of unpredictable and often disabling flare ups of the central nervous system. Such flare ups disrupt the flow of information within the brain and between the brain and the body. The National MS Society is the largest private funder of MS researchers in the world. They're investing more than $1 billion to date. MS stops people from moving, but the National MS Society exists to make sure that MS doesn't. To contact the National MS Society, please call 1 800 344 4867. Once again, 1 800 344 4867. Or go to their website at nationalmssociety.org. Importantly, we are still raising money for the National MS Society through a Venture to a Cure. This was a page that was created in conjunction with the Walk MS 2022 in Media, Pennsylvania back in late April. This fundraising effort will continue through September 30th, next week. Thank you. Thank you to all of you who have gone to the National MS Society to learn more about multiple sclerosis or even demyelination or have even raised money for the National MS Society through their charitable efforts. It touches me and over to 1 million people in this country who have multiple sclerosis in so many ways. And we appreciate all of you. And on that,
it's time to talk.
I'm sitting here with my sports medicine doctor. Wait. Sorry, that's my tuxedo kid and Stevie. I had a checkup this afternoon. I had a tinge in my knee, my left knee, and then realized there was a tinge in my right knee as well. So I had to get that, checked out because in 9 days, I'm running a marathon in Portland. I want to make sure I have an okay or a plan ahead to do this. So I saw a doctor today. We'll talk about what he said. And we'll talk about anything and everything with Matt Haas, Paul Burke, and all of you because this is BF Talks. Good morning or good afternoon. It's been a while. It's been like a couple weeks, and with the preparing for the marathon and a lot of other things going on, it's been a ride and a half. Also, I am so nervous yet excited about October 2nd, 9 days from now, and had to basically do something today to make sure I'm ready for October 2nd. We'll talk more about that in just a couple of minutes. But I want to say hi to this little character over here, Rex, who's a cantankerous triceratops who has an opinion about everything. You can't hear what he's saying, but deep down inside, I think you do. Just saying, I think you do. Oh, really? Rex is actually being nice tonight. I don't know what's going on. Is Mercury still in retrograde, right? Yeah, something like that. Anyhow, let's see who wins the door prize as we are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all of you. Let's see who wins it. It is Rich Vibes over on YouTube who says, hey, JV, hey, everyone. Rich, good evening to you. I hope you're doing well. We also have Jaden over on YouTube who says hello. And then he says hello. And then on Facebook, as Jaden saw, he says, you guessed it, hello. That's 3 hellos from Jaden. No match, the board goes back. We got Britta over on YouTube who says, good evening, Britta. Hope you're doing well. We have Michelle from Canada over on YouTube who says hello with heart smileys and the Canadian flag. Hope you're doing well, Michelle. Good to see you as always. We got Roy over on YouTube who says, what's up, guys? We're doing well. At least I'm doing well. And I got someone that will be jumping on in about 30 seconds to talk about how he's doing. And we'll get to that in a second. We got Anyar on YouTube who says good evening. Waves with a smiley face. I hope you're doing well tonight too. And then, of course, that gentleman says the door prize is one pat on the back that you have to administer to yourself. And when you realize that that is the prize, then I can only think of one person. That's Matt Haas, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Haas.
Hey, how are you, JV? Hello, JV audience.
I am.
VF Talks audience.
I'm doing well. JV audience, VF audience. I mean, quite frankly, it's a JV and MH audience, if you think about it.
Yeah, hey, well, we're glad you're all here. Let's just put it that way.
If Paul joins on, and it'll be a JV, MH, and PB audience. It's like
PB and J.
That's right. That PB and J. That's exactly right. And she knows.
With a Haas in the middle.
With a Haas.
You two are the bread. I'm the meat.
There you go. Isolate that and use that for days. We got April on YouTube says, what's shaking? How you doing, April?
April,
Nothing much.
Hi. It was good to meet you in person, April. Yes. That was fun. Hope you're doing well.
So I gotta ask you this question: who would be the meat in that sandwich? Now I'm playing this back a little bit.
No, it'll be JV, Paul, Matt in the middle. That's
what makes you not think that you're the bread and Paul's the meat in the middle?
No.
That's
not how it is in my head.
It's interesting.
I checked.
You checked. You checked the judges. You checked physics. You checked all of that. That's how it is.
Off the rails already.
Yeah,
dude,
vibes.
This is probably a new record. What was I on screen for less than a minute, and it's already
about
off
10
the
seconds.
rails.
About 10 seconds, and we right off the rails. Is it me or allergies really bad?
I don't know. I am more susceptible as I am getting older. I'm hesitant to say, but thankfully
You're only 29, Matt. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, right? Thankfully, I wasn't really bothered too much by allergies most of my life. So,
I think it's ragweed right now. It's the start of the autumn season because the tip of my nose is really itchy. I can't understand why. If we have a doctor in the house, please let me know. Or, WebMD, whatever you want.
Yeah, it could be ill-fitting footwear.
Of course.
Which is the podiatrist's response to every ailment.
I need a set of good orthotics for my nose.
Yeah, yeah. My earlobes itching. Could be ill-fitting
That's
footwear.
right. Have you checked your orthotics? You should, because maybe you could hear better.
Hey, that's got to be the easiest profession. It's like,
Podiatry?
yeah, it's like, oh, I know what's wrong. Ill-fitting footwear. Next, give me $400.
Next. What's more creepier?
I should launch a podcast called The Unethical Podiatrist. I'm in a mood today. I don't know what it is.
Oh, you're top notch. You're top notch right now. You're.
I'm giving the audience gold.
We're giving you what you want. You like that? We're giving you what you want. We've seen your comments. We've read the suggestion box.
Oh,
I don't have a disco globe up here like some co-hosts, but whatever.
Yeah, I had my show before this, the Super Terrific Awesome Show. That's a thing I do, folks. You should check it out. Doesn't happen every week, so when it happens, it's like a rare treat.
It's like Haley's Comet, right? Once every 86 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Sandy, I'm kidding. We love you, Sandy. You're phenomenal. You're.
It's Halley's Comet, not Haley's. Halley.
Like Holly Berry.
Sally went to the alley to see a comet named Halley. I wanted that to be the name of my daughter. Had we had a daughter, we never had a daughter, but the wife wanted it to be Haley, and I wanted it to be Hallie, and we couldn't come to an agreement. So maybe that led to it never happening.
We have a quick review from the Super Terrific Awesome Show from Michelle H. She writes, "It was super. It was terrific. It was awesome." Written by Michelle H. from Canada.
Thank you, Michelle H. I appreciate you sneaking in there and saying hello and watching the show. I appreciate every click and every view and every minute of watch time. Thank you. For as much or as little as you can give me, I'll take it when I can get it.
Take it.
And I hope I earn it too. Like I don't just expect it. If my stuff's good, come check it out.
Rich says, "Oh yeah, we all want a Holly in our lives." Take that for what you will. Holly, Haley, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off.
Well, I mean, hey, it would be Haley Haas or Hallie Haas, but we didn't like the way Hallie would be nicknamed. We like, Haley seems to be, I don't know. So I don't want to call a daughter of mine Hal.
Hey, Hal. How is cheerleading, Hal?
Anyway, Halle Berry. No, well, I mean, hey, I'd spell it like the comet. Halle's comet.
Michelle says, "If I see you, Matt, I jump in. I'm a bit random like that."
Hey. Cool beans.
Most of the shows I watch are random. I applaud that strategy.
Yeah. You give a lot of YouTubers a chance, John. You do.
I do what I can. It's for the children.
But if they cross you, they're dead to you.
I know. I see you. I see you.
You're kind to your loyal subjects, and you ruthlessly crush your enemies.
Sublets with their apartments and everything? Yeah.
That's like that one joke I tried to do on YouTube. Like I had a funny man Haas. There's actually a playlist on Awesome Fun Things where it's the good advice guy, and the whole idea was dry humor, and I was trying to give people advice on how to get into the YouTube Partner Program because you needed 4,000 watch hours, and my advice was make an hour-long video, make it highly produced, really pour your heart and soul into it, and then repeat that process 3,999 more times, and then have one of your friends watch all of them in a playlist from start to finish. Instant 4,000 watch hours. So
at 200 times speed.
200 times.
It's subliminal. You learn. You get your doctorate that way. April says, always be kind to your subs. That's very good advice, April. No. She meant subs.
Oh.
I know what you're saying there, April, and I try.
Oh,
I try.
dear.
If they're worthy of me being kind to them. If not, all bets are off. All bets are off.
I took the show off the rails.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
What do you
You're
call it when
welcome.
the show goes off the rails twice? Like the train is already derailed. It's like the train derailed and it was still had forward momentum off the tracks, and now it went over the mountain.
Well, if that's the case, then we got the sound effects. There you go.
Sorry, VF Talks audience. We're taking this all kinds of places.
You know what I think? Honestly, I think it has everything to do with my doctor's appointment today.
Oh, okay.
Like I think there is. As soon as I was about ready, Michelle says, "Rails are overrated, y'all." Which is, you're right, Michelle. And then April, I'm getting your comment up there twice. April says, "Worthy is relative," which is true. April, worthy is indeed relative.
So what did the doctor say?
The doctor said the following. First of all, major shout out to Lancaster General. Shameless plug. Not a sponsor. They got me in on a Friday. I'm nervous because I'm having a hard time with my left knee. I ran a trail run 3 weeks ago and I ran the wrong way and trying to put the brakes on, and I tinged my left knee and it started getting worse day after day after day. Well, I'm not sure if you know about this, but I'm taking part in a marathon in 9 days over in Portland. Some of you may have heard this before. If you haven't, well, that's what's happening. And I find it very hard to even think about doing that sort of thing with a knee that is tinged, that is hurting at times. So this afternoon, I had an appointment with Dr. Keith Heck over in Parksburg. Great doctor, fantastic doctor. He saw my knees and he said, "Look, I can give you the good news, or I can give you the bad news." Well, I said, "Okay, give me the bad news." He says, "You're gonna need physical therapy." I said, "Go on." "Well, your knee shouldn't feel that. Your knee shouldn't act like that. You're talking about going downstairs and you need to take one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time." Which, yeah, I take one step at a time because my knees are hurting. He said, "Well, you need physical therapy. I hear that you were running a marathon in 9 days." It's in the notes and everything. I said, "Yeah." He then asks me, do you really want to run that marathon?" I said, "Yeah, I do." He said, "Well, there is something called cortisone." Because then he tells me about the time he was pitching, in college, and, cortisone saved his life. And as we all know, cortisone is the drug that works wonders. So I got 2 shots of cortisone, one in my left knee, one in my right knee, because I'm feeling a little bit of a tinge in my right knee too. And he said, "Look, you're going to do this. You're going to run this. I want you to run this." Looks me straight in the face and tells me that. It's like, okay, that's all the proof I need. So I got the cortisone shots. I ended up getting x-rays. They're going to look at the x-rays over the weekend. As if that story isn't strange enough, I'm going to get the x-rays. And I'm turning my knee this way. I'm turning my knee that way. I'm standing for 3/4 of these pictures, and I'm striking poses and whatnot. I'm thinking it's the Sears Autumn catalog. I don't know. And these pictures are generated. They're taking imagery, and the doctor in the back, or the lab tech in the back, says, "Those are really good looking knees." I'm just like, what do you mean by good looking knees? What, are they photogenic or something?
I need more context, please.
I need more context. They said they look really flexible. The knees look very flexible, which I guess is a good thing. If there is the thought that I have some sort of problem with my patella or whatnot, I'm glad to know that they look flexible. Of course, then I asked the question afterwards. I said, well, you think they, my knee should get an agent or something and, start taking poses or whatnot? It's like, try to make some money off of this. Maybe for a knee only fans. I know some of you creeps, you would love that. And of course, that was a joke. But it was interesting to see two lab techs say you have good-looking knees or knees that are behaving well.
Hey, that's a good sign.
It is a good sign.
Not the end-all, be-all, but that's a good mark in your favor.
It's absolutely... Rich, I'm going through the comments now because I'm working on a 5-minute delay here. Rich says, JV, just remember health comes first. You're right. Health does come first, but I've trained for this effing thing for the last 6 months, and there's something to be said about ego and hubris for a second or two, and I got some cortisone. I got the rooting staff of Parksburg behind me, and many of you. I love all of you. Thank you for rooting me on and caring about me, and I'm ready. I'm scared, but I'm ready. We got Des over in Australia who says, good morning, everyone, over on Facebook with 3 cups of coffee. Des, it's good to see you. It's been a while, sir. And then Rich also says, Rich5 is over on YouTube, says, you can go for a knees up afterwards. There you go. And then Michelle says, maybe you can have a naughty knees YouTube. There you go. Naughty knees.
Launch new YouTube channels.
If your discretion.
Don't recommend more than one YouTube channel.
Oh, I could do awesome knee things.
God.
Knee awesome.
You get some weird audience members for sure. Oh, man.
So, needless to say, this is happening. It's happening. And like a little kid, once I got all this good news, I started texting like my trainer and the person that teaches spin, and it's like, we're doing this. This is happening. We're doing this. So I'm excited, but I'm also scared.
Now, I have a marathon question for you.
Sure.
If you find a banana stand halfway through, will you pick it up and carry it to the very end and not eat it?
Oh, stop. I guess I almost have to because it's a thing now, isn't it?
Do you have Daft Punk in your playlist?
Yeah, I do.
All right, there you go. You think of me when it comes on.
You're darn straight. Think of you with the Daft Punk. I'll think of April with the banana. I'll think of
I'd bet dollars to donut when you listen to Daft Punk, whatever mile you're running will probably be a minute faster.
Yeah. The funny thing is once Daft Punk starts playing, I'm 31 miles away from its 26-mile race because I went the wrong way.
Well, okay.
Michelle says, I like weird. I like weird too.
Banana will be brown before I get it.
That's right. The banana will be brown.
April, did you hear me say when he did that at the one partial marathon he was at? You should have said to him, thanks, can you get me another? Which would have meant he had to run halfway back the track, pick it up, and run all the way back.
Go back to the turnaround table and grab me another banana, you. Jeez Louise.
Jamie Rose is here. Hey.
Jamie joining us on YouTube. Carefully going to watch from work. Hi, all. Well, good luck.
Uncarefully watch.
Yeah, just go.
No, watch with extreme caution.
As I like to say, go with reckless abandon. Go with reckless abandon. Rich is happy that Jamie's here. Rich is very happy that Jamie's here. Jamie in capital letters. It's great. April says, haha, I forgot it when I left too. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's a knife in the back.
I still feel it now. Maybe that's what's causing the knee problem. Who knows? Let us know in the comments.
Hey, I had someone.
Full phone out. Jamie's going reckless abandon here. She's going reckless abandon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to change the subject, but I had someone say something to me that was so incredibly stupid. It really took me back. And I'd kind of like to get your opinion on what you would do in this example, because I just didn't understand why someone would say something
Okay.
that crazy. All right. Here's the setup. It's going to be quick. I have a cell phone plan, and I have a feature, a line item that I pay for every month, $5 a month. And this $5 a month allows me to upgrade halfway through. Okay. Well, I don't want to get into it. I upgraded the wrong way, and now I'm no longer eligible for that item. Okay. So I call up and I'm like, I didn't upgrade properly. I can never take advantage of this service anymore. And I'm going to continue to get billed for it until the 36 payments are made. I'm halfway through, you know. So I'm like, yeah, I take this off. I can never use it. And she starts talking about this, talking about that. And then she says to me, she's like, do you want me to remove that from future bills? And I'm like, again, I can never take advantage of this line item that I'm paying $5 for. Like, there is no way. I was like, well, how can that benefit me? I'm like, I must have missed something. I thought, oh, maybe I didn't understand. I'm like, well, how can that benefit? Oh, I don't know how it can benefit you, but it's your plan, sir. I'm like, I know. It's like, it's a yes or no question. I'm like, I know. Like, why would I ever choose yes? What? She was dumbfounded. I was putting this back on her. I'm like, you just told me there's no way I could benefit from it, and you're asking me if I want it removed? Like, what would you say to that? I'm like, oh, you know what? On second thought, yeah, please keep billing me for a service I could never take advantage of. Yes, I want that on my bill. Anyway, some people are like, why even go? Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, it's, how's that phrase go, Matt? You can't fix stupid.
Well, hey, here's another thing. Business. What my company had a lease, okay, for computers. You want to buy 15 Macintoshes, and you get a lease for it, and they bill you monthly until the lease is up, right? There was something in the contract that says after the lease is up, we will conveniently continue to bill you the same amount just so you can have the benefit of not changing your accounting practices. And it was in the contract. The lease is 100% paid off, and they're still gonna, like, you gotta read those contracts.
Co-host of the program, Paul Burke, says it might be the policy to ask before making a change. I can imagine a higher up saying, "You made a change without explicit request."
Well, she even said to me, "Well, I don't want you to go down the line and then decide you want that back again." That's what she said to me. I'm like, well, why would I ever want to change my mind and be billed for a service I could never take advantage of? And I'm just like, I'm out. That's another thing. And okay, this is it. I know.
No, keep going. No, you're getting hot, Matt. You're getting hot.
So I was at the doctor, and you have to sign all those HIPAA forms, whatever. And they said, now you need to sign this form so we can treat you. That you give us permission to treat you. And I said to the lady, I'm like, just out of curiosity, why would anyone say no to this? Oh, but it's what we have to ask. I'm like, I know you have to ask. I'm not asking if you have to ask. I'm asking, why would someone show up to the doctor to get treatment and then choose not to get treated? She says, no one's ever asked me that question before. I'm like, yeah, here's my signature. I'm at the doctor to be treated. Of course you can treat. It's presumed when I walk through the door. I don't know. Am I insane? I think
No,
I'm
not at
insane.
all. I know you're saying I need a triple bypass right now, but you know what? Dumb. You know, I thought about it. I'm gonna wait until I need like a quintuple bypass or something like that.
I'm here just to relax in the waiting room.
That's right. I'm here for the coffee. I'm here for the coffee. Michelle says, "Oh, I'll make an explicit request, sir." Oh well. Let us know in the comments what that requests are, and I might bring it on screen. Because hey, do I have any rails? No, I don't. And Jamie says it's a peculiar world. Peculiar, John. Peculiar world we live in.
In high school, I took a printing class. We had an offset printing press, and there was a graphic design printing thing, whatever. And you know, printing presses are very dangerous. You know, metal drums spinning, you get something sucked in. Yeah. Anyway, and the instructor, the teacher says, I just want an 8-foot sign that has one word on it that my students can read. He says, I just want it to say, think. Just think. And you won't be stupid. What are people saying?
So Rich, if you're going to come on briefly and test your audio, just remember what Matt just said. Think. Think, Rich.
Oh, are we getting someone on the show with us?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
We got Easy saying good morning from Aussie land.
Oh. Good day.
Aussie.
Did he eat shrimp on the barbie?
Aussie. Come on, Matt.
Aussie.
Oi. Thanks.
Oi. Okay.
Oh man.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm not
we don't usually do the Australian back and forth on here.
Oi.
Oi. See? There it is. Oi. No.
Yeah, now
it's
you got it.
oi. If it's oi, then where's Anthony? Asking for a friend.
Look what Jamie wrote.
RIP to the comment section. Easy is here. Yeah, it's gone. I mean, you thought the show was off the rails. Now it's definitely off the rails.
Oh, good. Serenity Studio Art. Thank you. Yeah.
Matt, we appreciate you asking those questions.
Yeah, I have a very business-focused mind, I think.
That's right.
I try and do things better, faster, cheaper. That's what I do full-time. So when people ask stupid questions.
Des, who's also from Australia, said he'd run anywhere for a donut. I agree. I hope there's some Voodoo Donuts at the end of this marathon for me. I'm just saying, because the Voodoo Donuts are incredible. And Michelle's reminding us that in Canada, is it AAA?
All right, easy. You get the pat on the back, sir. You win the pat on the back.
But how does he administer it?
Has to be administered by himself.
There you go.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, HAAS. That's why I had to buy the domain name with my last name spelled wrong. That forwards to the domain name that way it's spelled right. That was a whole that took me over a decade to pull off. I did it.
In Newfoundland, we say bye. So it's like.
Yep.
So I hear that there's some sort of seafood bash tomorrow.
That is on the agenda. We're going to this little hole-in-the-wall dive restaurant that has good seafood, and a lot of people work there that my one friend knows. And see what's up. And eat crab legs. Is that Rich Vibes? Hey,
There's Rich Vibes, who's playing the role of Rob tonight.
All right. Good to see you, my friend.
How are you?
I'm great.
Just sort my audio this end. There you go.
Testing 1 2.
We can hear you.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Michelle Slaughter's names. Always.
Shall I move over slightly?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
There, now we got your smiling
Rich,
mug.
make yourself comfortable. Make yourself at home. Enjoy yourself.
I get myself center of the screen, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Kick back, relax.
High production value is optional on VF Talks.
Yeah, exactly.
Do all your blue humor. It's fine. We do it here. It's good.
We're like tiered system here. Look, with the head height.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I gotta rejigger myself there.
I'm 3'9", so you can't believe it.
Okay, so I'm coming through loud and clear then, which is good news.
Rich is on the screen, as Jamie says.
How are things in merry old England?
Frozen.
Crazy.
Sorry, you froze for a second then.
How are things in England?
Yeah. Okay, not too bad. It's getting cooler. Autumn is here, so you don't have autumn, but yeah.
How's the king treating you?
He's so far so good. Let's put it that way. He's we're obviously going to miss the Queen and that, but yeah, he seems to be holding his own at the moment, which is good news, especially with everything that's gone on over the last couple of weeks. So
Good.
It's very good.
yeah,
Tough times.
oh, I'm so glad this audio is working.
Oh, we're glad for you.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks of hell.
Not good.
No, but I've bought a little Behringer box of tricks that converts the audio through USB, so it's working now.
Good.
Thankfully.
Well, you are an audio professional, so
Yes,
Glad you
had to
got
get
it.
around it somehow.
yeah. Someone asked me to do some audio work. I'm like, I'm gonna do a hard pass. I just need a few things clipped together, and sorry.
You take that to Photomat or Kinko's or something. That'll work for you.
Oh, I'm just like, I fight with the audio apps. I don't know what it is. Kind of beat myself up over it. I'm like, I've done all this complicated stuff. I can't master. I mean, I can do it, but I'm just like, I'm not a master at it yet. I should be, I think. Anywho,
Is obviously the guys at home won't see this, but obviously in the green room that we're in, or the we've now got comments in the
yeah, I think there's a way
Through
that
the
we
app?
can comment just to each other. There's
Yeah.
a guest
Oh, right,
chat
okay.
and a
Yeah.
public chat.
yeah. That's new though, isn't it?
I've seen it for a short while.
They've
I
had
don't
it for a
think it's been
little
there
while, but
forever.
not. It's relatively new.
But just trust that John and I probably aren't going to see it if you use the inside guest chat. and
Yeah,
not
chances
public
are.
facing.
Yeah, probably not. There are probably
No,
comments there from
The
like
public
3 years
feed.
ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we're, it's like we're pretty.
If you look really closely, there's probably a sign up there that says for a good time call. And it's like,
Yeah,
really?
it's
Oof.
it's not like the show's on the rails or anything. so-
No, never was.
No.
Never was.
we can't salvage this episode.
No,
I'm
this,
sorry.
this, yeah, we're SOL. We're definitely SOL.
Yeah.
Our ratings are tanking.
So
Well-
anyway, how's things with you guys? What have you been up to?
Well, we were saying we were planning this this dinner excursion to this dive restaurant that serves good seafood.
Ooh,
And
nice.
we're looking forward to that. That's happening tomorrow. JV and I are doing that.
What is the one dish that you think is, as you would say, chef's kiss at this dive restaurant?
Well, I only had the crab legs. I got the crab legs platter, and I got, I think, shrimp for an appetizer. But the blue crabs is what they're, that's kind of their thing, because it's, if you walk out of the restaurant, you're practically in Maryland. Like, it's right on the state line, practically between Pennsylvania and Maryland. It's in Pennsylvania, but it's like, you could spit and you could hit Maryland. That's how close it is. And Maryland has a lot of crabs, of course. So But I'm a big snow crab leg fan, and it's not hard to mess up snow crabs, but you can overdo them to where they don't snap and the meat doesn't come out properly. And of course, this place knows what they're doing, so they were good. Yeah,
Does sound good.
Sounds nice.
It's the diner rule, isn't it? Like you go to a diner and say, "Oh, you can't screw up eggs and coffee," and yet you find diners left, right, and sideways sit down, and you never go to those diners ever again.
Yeah.
yeah. Certain things that shouldn't be messed up. If they're messed up, you're like, okay, you're dead to me.
You pull
no
Mr.
more.
Wonderful. You're dead to me.
Not coming back here again.
That's right. You're on the persona non gratis list.
Yeah. But we're really going there because my friend does Uber on the side, and he picked up this group to go to a concert. These 4 women, young women, and he got to talking to them, and he found out where they worked, and they're like, "Well, you should put the address of our restaurant in your phone and then come see us." He's like, "All right, I'm going to do it." And he actually did it. And the girl's like, "Oh my God, he's actually putting it in." He's like, "I'm actually going to show up." And he did. and I think so he wants to.
April says, "I can't wait to see the pics of you gents in bibs."
They're manly bibs they give you. They're very
Manly bibs, to respect their manhood and all that, right? Oh, I'm not supposed to wear it there. Gotcha. I always get mixed up.
So we're looking forward to that. We'll have a good time there. And who knows? Maybe my buddy will get a phone number.
Maybe. Yeah, we're rooting for you, Denny. We're rooting. Yeah. We gotcha.
We will see. We will see. And then we're probably going to go to Hershey Park afterwards because they're having a fall Halloween themed, attractions open. And of course, I'm going for the milkshakes because they have
of course,
specialty milkshakes with like ghosts and other things in them.
I was going to say, you were talking about phone numbers. I thought Applebee's on a Friday night in the 90s was the place for that, wasn't it?
Well, our resident Applebee Smee is nowhere to be found on his channel tonight. Where is he?
Yeah.
Austin, where are you, Austin?
We need that subject matter expert.
That's right.
He's in the clink.
And now it's just, it's not actual phone numbers. It's what's your Insta handle?
What's your Venmo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now there is a financial transaction going on here. Dear Lord.
You got to be on the monthly payment plan.
You want OnlyFans?
Right. monthly payment plan. That's what some people call, anyhow, moving right along.
Yeah.
I look over there at the they don't have any sensors. It's saying you shouldn't really use that one. I'm not going to. So the thing I think of is like I know the incredible amounts of gluttony we have at Fogo. Can gluttony happen at this incredible seafood place that you speak wonders of?
Well,
See if you can eat it.
they don't have any all-you-can-eat specials on Saturday. So, but that's not to say you can order 2 entrees. They'll bring you out a double order. If you,
I just thought that maybe Ivan would drive down there to.
we could. Well, what we could do is we could get the entree of crab legs with an appetizer of crab legs, and then crab legs for dessert. That would kind of like.
Don't they do something like a Davy Jones's Locker?
Oh. Oh man.
The heart attack special.
Well, see, seafood is very low carb, so I can go nuts with it.
There you go.
Easy
Easy road. Got it. Yeah.
I'm on a new diet plan called. There you go.
Eat to fill. Don't
Eat the fill.
kill.
Don't eat the kill.
Oh, when I do my piano cover of Shoot to Thrill, I should change the words to Eat to Fill.
Eat the fill. Yeah. Seems to be working. Easy. That's fantastic that it's working for you, sir. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm holding. My weight is holding.
Rock on, bro. Rock
I was
on.
at the doctor the other day. Doctor keeps wanting to see me. I'm like, doctor, why am I here? Like, you have to do the pre-check-in form. It's like, why are you being seen? I'm like, I have no idea. It was a well visit and with no blood work. I'm like, why am I here, doctor? I just wanted to see you. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Marilyn joining us on YouTube says, hi, everyone. Better late than ever with 2 waves and 3 purple hearts. Well, 2 waves and 3 blue hearts back at you, Marilyn.
Hi, Marilyn. But,
And then Easy says, then my daughter invites me and my wife to an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Uh-oh.
Nice. But, hey, listen to this. Because I don't know if you remember, I have a total man crush on my doctor because he's a total badass. And I said to him, I'm like, when's the next MMA fight you're going to work at? Because he's the ringside doctor that can shut the fights down. Yeah. There's people that do that. And like, I know one of them. He's my doctor. And I said to him, I was like, listen, because he stopped it. He didn't do it over the summer, but he's going to start it back up again. I'm like, send me a message through the health portal when you're going to be at one of these shows. I want to go see an MMA fight with you, and I'll travel. I'll go out of town for it. He goes, all right, I'll do that. So who knows? Maybe I'll see an MMA fight with my doctor ringside.
That'll probably be the best message that ever came through Epic I've ever seen in my entire life.
I know, right? I think it'd be fun to go to MMA Fight Live. Let's do it.
Easy says, but the waitress took away my plate with half my food on it. On my first plate. LOL.
That's when you get management involved.
That's
You're
right.
Like, hold up.
That's when Ivan comes over to your restaurant and, basically impales them with the knife that he uses with the skewer.
Impales him with the lobster claw.
With the house special. He impales him with picanha. Rich is coming. There you go. Welcome back, Rich.
He's fading to black, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rich, I want to tell you that that DJ that put out that 6-minute mix of Daft Punk where he mixed it down, good stuff, my man. Oh, you're on mute now.
You're on mute. You're on mute, Rich. You're on mute. Can't hear you.
Can't hear.
Can't hear you.
Hello?
That's better.
There
you go.
Good.
Try again. Yeah, he's a good lad.
Welcome to the show, Rich. How you doing? Oh, wait. I'm okay. You're fine.
Yeah, he brings out quite a bit of stuff, so.
Yeah, good stuff for sure. I was really digging it. Got that bookmarked.
Michelle says, Matt's going to MMA just hoping for an eye to be punched out and fight stopped.
Well, the thing about my doctor is he says the fighters like me because I'll let him go. Like he'll let him go a lot further than most other doctors will. Other doctors will stop it faster, but he'll let them really go at each other.
And
So
April truly knows. Oh, Ivan and his beautiful meat. His meat is very beautiful.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
Oh, chef's kiss.
Hot too.
Hot, incredible
hot
meat.
and
It's
gorgeous.
Good stuff. I mean, it can go all day with it.
And it was different sizes throughout the night.
Oh, was it ever?
Yeah.
Different colors and it's good stuff.
Yeah.
You can get your tongues and play with the meat and everything.
Ivan is the best gaucho.
He is amazing. I've known Ivan for 10 years. I've known him back from Baltimore. So Ivan worked the Fogo down at the Baltimore location of Fogo, and then when they opened up the Fogo here in King of Prussia, he moved up here and he works at that one. It's like Ivan, I was like that. April says she almost choked
Yeah. Most women almost choke on
on his
Ivan's
meat.
meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Hey,
common
hey,
thing.
no, any woman or any guy would choke on his meat any
That's true
time.
too. Yeah.
It's true. Michelle says, in my first visit to UFC, one of the most infamous orbital injuries, GSP versus Koscheck. Koscheck. Is it Koscheck? It's Koscheck.
Well, you know, I like to do different things, and I've
Price
never
check?
been to an MMA fight live.
Price check aisle 9.
Yeah.
That's right. So I hear that a certain show is coming back this Sunday.
Yay. Yeah, now that everything's been sorted, thankfully. Yeah. Let's go for it.
What did the radio station do in your absence? Because they book you for that time slot, don't they?
Well, it's basically if I can't do it or I'm not there, you know, I'm not online to do it. They will play just like they've got a backup of music, so they'll just play that instead.
Okay. Now, Bay Vibes Radio. Is that broadcast over the internet and over the airwaves, or just one?
No,
or
just the
other?
internet. Yeah, it's just an internet radio station. So
Got it. Well,
but
good.
yeah, no, they've been pretty good about it, to be fair. So
I'm glad.
and, you
this
know,
flex-
I was having
flexible
issues, so but yeah,
Nice.
I'll be back Sunday.
Yeah.
2
Sunday,
p.m.
2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and was that 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock your time?
7 o'clock, yeah.
7 o'clock.
7 p.m. Yeah. So yeah, can't
Very
wait.
entertaining show for sure.
Thank
He's
you very
really
much.
good,
Thank you.
Rich.
God bless you. Yeah, thank you for saying.
Well, it's an audience interactive show, which you don't usually get. You know, that type of thing. It's usually one way.
But that's it. I try and make it as interactive as possible. You know, with whoever's on Mixcloud at the time. So yeah. Usually a radio station it wouldn't be that you maybe have callers coming in or whatever, but yeah, we've got the technology, so you know.
And the little icons you can put like the fire icon and the
Yeah, that's it.
police bubble
Yeah.
icon and the clapping icon. Those are good features.